McGinnis muscling his way for that rebound. Erving on a move. Knocks it over Collins. Oh!
Square Garden, we welcome again our Washington San Antonio viewers as Julius Erving slams it down for Philadelphia.
18, Philadelphia. Doctor tried to steal. He's got it. Gross in a foot race, and here he comes. Doctor looks for daylight.
He gets it over to the Doctor. Tie ball game. Here's a shot, Julius. He scores! He scores!
Gamble by Julius Erving hurt them that time. Julius roaring to the basket, came up in Walton's face, and Walton.
Seconds left. Out the Doctor, he's got a crack at it. Three-pointer, he got it!
Here's Julius.
Yes, sir, the Doctor. Boy, what a move. Take that one.
Dallas Mavericks. Julius will get the last try off from just beyond half court. He got it!
Stolen, I think, by the Doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep.
Oh, it's 89-84. Sixers, and they get inside.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Jordan. I'm back when Venus up with a big body banger Takeovers 22 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 4K. You know what I'm saying? Today, I am the build deal on a little company show with this Julius Erving next gen build video. Yes, sir, this was requested a while back when I did Dr. J on current gen, and I wanted to see it on next gen, so here it is on next gen today. You know, I had a good time making this build. I always love going into the next gen builder and actually doing something with it, you know, seeing, I guess, what I can do and what I can't do, and trying to make the best build possible. So today, you know, I have Dr. J as accurately as I could make him. You know, I did a lot of studying on his playstyle. Obviously, we all just think of him as just a dunker, but he was more than just a dunker. You know, it was bigger than black and white. You know, he not only could play crazy defense, but he could shoot mid-range. In the ABA, he could still shoot like from long distance. He was dominating in the ABA, which is the league, you know, before the merge. You know, he played on the Nets in the ABA and then went to the Sixers in the NBA. So it's like he was dominating. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this Dr. J build video. All right, so as you see, he's number 6. I made him 6'7" because that was what he was listed at. I made him 199 pounds, and you have his wingspan at 7'3" with a solid build. Now for the actual attributes, this build will have all the contact dunks. So yes, it'll have elite and pro contact dunks. You know, it can't have small contact dunks just because it's not 6'5". That's the height requirement for small contact dunks. But you'll still be able to, you know, pretty much dominate in the post, dominate in the paint. And then on top of that, the mid-range will be high enough to shoot off ball. You know, you'll have a three-pointer where you can shoot catch and shoot types of threes. You know, you're obviously not going to be Steph Curry with a Julius Erving build, but you'll still be able to shoot somewhat of the three and be able to spread the floor, which is the good thing about this build. So you're not just restricted to, you know, only one type of play style, because, you know, that's the last thing that I would want to do for like any player playing 2K. You know, I think it's best to be able to play in multiple different ways, and you're going to see with this build, you know, that's the wave. So obviously with the physicals too, you know, you have the maxed out speed, and the vertical is going to be high. You know, it's going to be 85 because that's what you need for the elite contact dunks, and you have pro dribble moves with the ball handling. So yes, you are going to pretty much be an all-around masterpiece. You know, you're going to be able to do everything on the court for your team and dominate in more ways than just one. You know, you're not going to be restricted to just dunking and playing defense like many people thought Julius Erving, you know, was restricted to, when in reality he could do so much more than just dunk and play defense. So, you know, I just wanted to put that in perspective for the viewers at home. So you see right here, you have a 71 3-pointer at 85 mid-range, so you'll be able to shoot post fades, for example, you know, off dribble mid-range, just catch and shoot threes. You know, just you'll be able to really be versatile on the court. And that, especially in the ABA, is what Dr. J was. So obviously it's up to you. You're the ones making this build if you want to tweak it a little bit, but you know, it's very, very balanced and very well thought out. So you see right here the possible takeovers. You can get that shot creating takeover, lockdown, post takeovers, and slashing takeovers. So I went with finishing moves and extreme clamps because I feel like, you know, that would be Dr. J to a T. And you see I made a two-way finisher, which is also a great name for a Dr. J type of build. And it's also misleading because you wouldn't think that it would be able to shoot. But yes, this is a two-way finisher that can also shoot. So, you know, if you want to catfish your, you know, the people that you play against, making them think that you can't shoot, this is the build for you. You know what I'm saying? So you see right here, it is an amazing amount of badges that I have. And it's the balance in the types of badges that I have is kind of crazy. You know, I would definitely take advantage of the badge loadouts with this because you can literally just cycle back and forth based on what you need, because this build can do literally everything on the court. You know, you see right here, I'm getting to the lane, layup, boom. You know, it was just simple to play with it. Obviously, you know, with every build that I make, I have to get adjusted to it because it's different builds. It's different types of play styles. Me normally, I like to play in the post, but I also like to ISO a little bit. I don't do like the dribble cheese ISOs. I kind of do more fundamental ISOs, like where it's more like a real life type of thing. You know, if you can like imagine that, so like more behind the backs, you know, between the legs type of things. The same way that I play against the CPU really. But with certain builds, I obviously have to change that style a little bit. You know, with this build, I had to change it just a little bit. You know, I had to really utilize that paint and then also utilize the mid-range area, utilize the athleticism of this build, because obviously it's not the fastest build possible, but it is a build that is very, very athletic and very, very well-rounded, where it can do everything on the court like Dr. J in real life. You see right here, I'm just dunking left and right. You know, obviously playing into the stereotypes of just Dr. J being able to run and dunk, but you know, I can also do more. I can shoot the mid-range when needed. I played crazy defense in this gameplay too. I think I had like 5 or 6 steals total in this game. So yeah, and a block. I know you just saw the block. So it was really nice to play with. Now with Dr. J, like I said, a legend, you know, definitely a legend. I always hate that, you know, I guess especially like being younger, I didn't get to experience what it was like watching him play or watching guys like Wilt Chamberlain or Bill Russell play. You know, we always hear how good they were, you know, like Wilt Chamberlain's like a whole myth. You know, that man was 7 feet with a 4.5 40, you know, 48-inch vertical. Like he was just a myth, you know. And I really wish that I could see this, because there's so many old players that people like make these types of things about, like stories about, and it would just be amazing to actually watch them play. Because I feel like Curry, for example, would be one of those players. LeBron will probably be one of those players, you know. Maybe, well, Shaq is definitely already one of those players. So it's like, it's just crazy to see and crazy to think about. And I wonder where he actually ranks on the top, you know, small forwards of all time. Obviously, my list is always going to start with LeBron. LeBron is number 1. And then like number 2, number 3, I'm not sure. Would Dr. J be number 2? Will Larry Bird be number 2? Because Larry Bird was a small forward too. You know, it's hard to really grasp where Dr. J would be, but he definitely would be top 5 just off of what he did alone in his playing career. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section if y'all got this far. You know, where y'all think that he would be ranked, or where he should be ranked in terms of top, you know, small forwards of all time, because that was his primary position. But you see right here, shooting the mid-range, you know, doing what I gotta do. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 4K, you know what I'm saying? Comment any builds that y'all want, and I will eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.